Is it good or bad when the dealer hits soft 17? You've probably noticed when you sit down at different blackjack tables, some of them will state the dealer must stand on 17 and some of them will say dealer must hit on soft 17. Well, what difference does that make to the game, and more importantly, what's the better rule for us as a player? Let's dive into it. In the original version of Blackjack, when dealing the game, the rules were very simple. When it's time for the dealer to make their hand, they must keep taking cards until they reach a score of 17 or higher. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 are considered made hands. Anything over the score of 21 and the dealer has gone bust. Simple, right? Well, then some casinos, particularly in the United States, introduced the rule to their blackjack tables that the dealer must hit on soft 17. Now, the fact that the casinos in the United States introduced this new rule might give you a bit of a hint as to who benefits from this alteration. It's far more subtle than what the American casinos did with the game of roulette, when they simply added an additional 0 to the wheel, blatantly increasing the house edge. Despite this new rule increasing the probability of the dealer going bust, when they hit on a soft 17, their house edge increases slightly. That sentence probably sounded like it contradicted itself, so let me clarify. In a game, when the dealer stands on all 17s, they will go bust about 29.1% of the time. On a game when the dealer has to hit their soft 17, the dealer bust rate has now increased to 29.6%. This makes sense that the bust rate would increase because they have one less hand that they are able to stand on. Forcing them to take more cards puts them at a higher risk of going bust. Well then, surely a game where the dealer goes bust more often is good for us as the player, right? Well, that's not the full story. What we also need to consider is that the dealer hitting a soft 17 has the chance to improve their hand to a score of 18, 19, 20 and 21. It's worth mentioning that when it comes to winning hands at the blackjack table, the mathematicians have ran the numbers, and the average score of a winning hand is 18.5. With this in mind, it makes sense that the dealer will want to improve their score of 17, as statistically speaking, a score of 17 is just not a good enough score to win with. With all possibilities considered, despite the dealer having a higher probability of going bust on a table where they hit soft 17s, the advantage they gain on the hands when they improve their score is worth it for the casino. A table where the dealer hits a soft 17 increases the house edge by up to 0.2%. It's only a small increase, but if you're subscribed to the channel, then you're like me, wanting to find advantages wherever they are hiding. I wouldn't refuse to play at a table where the dealer hits soft 17, but if you're given the option, now you know it's best to go with a table that stands on all 17s. These tables can be quite difficult to find depending on where you live. Even with online casinos, many offer blackjack tables that hit on soft 17. If you're looking for the best casinos to play blackjack, you should visit the website, as we list the top 3 casinos to play blackjack depending on where you live. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to know more information on how you can improve your chances of winning at the casino, then subscribe to the channel and watch this video next.